Time now for the Sports Six-Pack with Andrew Rogers.
Let's raise a glass and salute all of the men and women that serve our country. November 11th, it's Veterans Day. Thank you. And I can't stress enough how thankful I am to all of those men and women that fight, whether it's in the States, overseas, to keep our freedom. I am so blessed to know so many amazing military men and women, and it really hits home for me, and I can't show enough appreciation to you. So I crack open a beer here on the Sports Six-Pack here on Veterans Day, thanking you for your service, and thank you for protecting our freedom. Shaner has our questions. It's Veterans Day themed today. Kick us off, Shane.
Question number 1.
It's Veterans Day. What's your favorite military movie of all time?
Favorite military movie, Unbroken. Have you ever seen Unbroken?
I have not.
Louis Zamperini, former Olympian, track and field star, was in World War II. He survived 47 days on the ocean.
Wow.
With hardly any food and water. He was just on like a little raft after their plane went down. And then he was captured by the Japanese, was put into a concentration camp, and it was his fight for survival. I'm telling you, one of the best military American movies of all time, Unbroken.
Can I give you mine?
Yep, let's go.
Apocalypse Now. It is, literally. I mean, I saw one. I
thought you were going to say The Hurt Locker or something.
No, I haven't seen that. But I need to see that. I've been need to see that.
Question number 2.
Is there a veteran in your life that's most inspirational to you?
My grandpa Rogers on my dad's side. He was a Marine, 3 Purple Hearts, a Gold Star, and a Silver Star. He was in the Korean War. I remember so vividly him coming back to my grade school and talking during my school's Veterans Day assembly, and just how moving his words were toward the entire assembly. I love my grandpa to death. He is a hero when it comes to more than just being a veteran. My Grandpa Rogers.
Question number 3.
Who's your favorite athlete that's also a vet?
I'll stick at home. Stan the Man Musial. Hey, he's got one of the best stories, too, all time. Let me tell you. So, arguably, one of the best hitters of all time, too, in Major League Baseball history. He spent, I think, a little over a year in the Navy. But here's the crazy story. So I dug this up because I'm like, man, I got to learn more about Stan here. So during his time, he altered his approach at the plate. So during his time in the military, that's where he altered his left-handed approach at the plate. And it was in an effort to try to pull more balls so that he could hit for power. In 3 full seasons prior to joining the Navy, he hit a total of 35 home runs, Shane. After that, after his time in the Navy, he equaled that number in the 2 full seasons following his return from the service. Then over the course of the next 10 years, he averaged 31 homers per season. How nuts that he did that while serving in the military.
That's pretty impressive. That's impressive. I mean, you can't get much better than that.
What a story.
That's amazing.
I mean, I was sitting back on my couch this morning like, how is this real? Like, how did you capture this story? What a cool thing to just know now for future. Because even if you're not a Cardinals fan, just think of what you can tell people about Stan Musial whenever his name pops up in conversation.
He's the man.
He's the man.
Question number 4.
If you were to join the military, what branch would you join?
I would be in the Navy. No, I would be the Air Force. I would be in the Air Force. And reason for that is I've always wanted to learn how to be a pilot. So flying a plane is a goal of mine to do someday. But aside from that, Top Gun Maverick is one of the best new movies out there. And how can you not be excited to fly a fighter jet and do what they do? I mean, how crazy, how exhilarating. It takes a crazy person to do it. A crazy, awesome person to do that, I should say.
What is your persona in that movie?
In that movie? I loved it.
What would your call name be?
Ooh. I don't know. What would a nickname be for me?
Would we have to call you the Cardinal?
Ooh, good one. Good one. I'll stick with that. Nice work, Shane.
Question number 5.
If you were in the military, would you come back home and do a soldier surprise?
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. I even pulled off a news surprise for my parents just a couple of years ago. Well, my mom, because she's the person that I would desire to surprise more often than not in every situation. I'm a true mama's boy at heart, and outside of my girlfriend Ashley, my best friend, my mom, and I would love to pull off a surprise like that, because I know that every single day she'd be praying and worrying about me if I were overseas somewhere. So I would pull off a surprise just because it would be an amazing moment. Plus, I love watching those soldier surprises on YouTube. I really do. Kind of I don't want to say a guilty pleasure of mine, but I like to sit down and pull up those moments and those stories and just watch the reaction of a son or daughter surprising their parents, grandparents, friends, family, whoever.
Question number 6.
I could drink all day to that. What's your favorite military theme song?
Theme song or just song?
Themed song.
Military themed song. Okay, so it's just a song regarding the military. American Soldier by Toby Keith. Have you heard that song?
I have not.
If you at home haven't heard it either, look up that song, American Soldier. It is phenomenal. It tells an amazing story, and Toby Keith did an awesome job when singing that song. I went to a Toby Keith concert a while back, and regretfully, I left early so I could beat traffic, and the last song he played was American Soldier. I heard it on the way out, and I was so sad that I chose to leave in order to get home early than witness that moment. But that song's amazing. Incredible. Listen to it. I promise you'll love it too.
Feeling tipsy yet? Catch more of Andrew Rogers from 7 to 9 in the morning on Hail Varsity Radio.